After decades of research, Alzheimer's is one of the biggest unanswered questions in medicine. 5 million Americans are currently thought to have the disease, and that number is expected to triple by 2050. As we reported yesterday, there is a debate within the medical community over the best way to target the disease. And tonight, as part of our Modern Medicine series, Meg Tirrell looks at some new approaches to Alzheimer's.
What goes wrong in the brain in Alzheimer's disease is one of the great mysteries of medicine. New research out of MIT may shed light on the problem.
Human brain contains billions of neurons and other supporting cell types. And these neurons make trillions of synapses with each other to form this intricate brain circuit or network. Much like a computer, but more powerful.
And studying those synapses is opening new doors in Alzheimer's research.
One fascinating property of our brain is that large number of connected neurons can fire synchronously together to produce these rhythmic oscillations or waves at different frequencies.
One frequency, known as gamma, is associated with higher order brain functions like perception, attention, and the formation of memory. Research has shown those brain rhythms are impaired in Alzheimer's disease. So a team led by MIT's Dr. Li-Hui Tsai set out to restore those rhythms in mice. They found that exposure to flashing LED lights at the gamma frequency restored that brain rhythm. And what's more, resulted in a reduction of the brain plaques associated with Alzheimer's.
It was unbelievable. With just 1 hour of light flicker exposure, we saw that the amyloid level was cut almost by half.
The brain was not only creating less beta amyloid, it was also stimulating brain immune cells known as microglia back into action, clearing the plaques, all due to a simple flickering light. The researchers caution these results need further testing to ensure safety before moving into potential human studies, which may be a few years away. Young biotech companies are also taking new approaches. Voyager Therapeutics aims to use viruses to ferry treatments into the brain. It's an approach known as gene therapy, delivering genetic information to create proteins to correct what's going wrong in disease.
The cool thing about this approach is that because the vector gets into brain cells, neurons or glia, it sets up shop, and with a single injection, we can produce antibody for many, many years.
Voyager is still a few years from testing in humans as well. Given the great need in Alzheimer's for effective treatments, everyone in the field is hopeful that more advanced studies, such as those from Biogen, Roche, Lilly, and Merck, will bear fruit.
Clearly, there have been failures, and that has caused a number of companies to pause and perhaps invest elsewhere. But there's still a number of big companies and small companies that are willing to take this problem on head on. And my feeling is that we're just one positive clinical trial away from many, many other people getting very actively involved.
After decades of failure in Alzheimer's drug development, one success would make a big difference. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Meg Tirrell.